Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. I just woke up and it's freezing. I think it's probably like 40 degrees. That's what it feels like. Maybe it's I want to talk about these results and see what everybody. I don't even know who won, who didn't win last night. So I just came on. I seen as we talked about yesterday, there was going to be a lot of shenanigans being played, and I seen good morning. I seen the shenanigans being played out. I went to bed. I tried to stay up to watch the results, but I fell asleep. I had to fall asleep about like what time? Like 9:30. I fell asleep. I was knocked out at 9:30. So I have no idea. And I know most of the polls here on the East Coast, we all close at 9. So good morning. The biggest surprise that I had was Oz. I thought he was going to sell out and take the deal and be the senator. That really surprised me. So it makes me think what door did he have to go through that he was like it's not worth it to me. So uh also let's see. I want to see what they wanted. I want to see what they wanted Oz to do because Fetterman, you're telling me, Democrats, that the best candidate you guys had was Fetterman. Um, Shenanigans was afoot. Do I actually think that Fetterman won fair and square? I don't think so. Um, do I think Oz could have won? I think he could have won. I think he probably did win. But Shenanigans was that foot. And I think, like the cards were saying, he had to make a choice. So, what kind of choice did he have? Let's see. It's still sad that he was going to be successful. He could have still been successful. Um, but I have a feeling that the choice that he was supposed to make wasn't going to be a good one. Mm. He won that fight. He won. He lost that fight, that conflict. He wasn't willing to do. I think it was something that he wasn't willing to do with the woman he wasn't willing to do it with, and so he lost that. He won some battles and he lost some battles. It was going to interfere with his family, so it looked like he did have a victory. It looked like he did win, but um, I think he was supposed to have some type of relationship with some woman or something like that. And they were negotiating, and he won some, he lost some, and he had to make this, and he decided not. You know how they say not everything. I'm really surprised. I thought he was going to pick that door, but he didn't. He didn't pick that door in regard for his family. What happened with Tudor? I think I said I thought Tudor was gonna win, right? Tudor and Gretchen. What happened between Tudor and Gretchen? I didn't talk to any of you. Would think I haven't been really on Facebook because they keep. I don't really go on Facebook. So I haven't talked to my family in Michigan, so I haven't seen where their like um energy was in regards to whatever. So let's see Tudor and Gretchen. Gretchen, Hmm. What is that's weird. I wanted to see what Gretchen. Let me see what Gretchen. Gretchen. Let's see. Michigan. Michigan. What's her name? Gretchen? Hold on. Gretchen. Okay. Okay. What is her birthday? Damn, I didn't bring a pen. 1971. Okay, hold on. I need to stop because these are my expensive artist pens that I'm using here. Let's see. 8 23 71. Let's see. 8 9 10 11 12 7 8 9 10 10 2. She's the emperor. She has masculine energy. Death and the Fool. Let me see what this year for her was. 23, 22, 8, 10, 13, 5, 0, 2, 8, 9. Oh, this was her magician year. No wonder. Whatever she put her mind to it. If I would have known that this was her magician year, anything was possible. And I see the magician energy when I did her cards. I don't even think she actually wanted to do it. I think she actually kind of wanted to kind of. I don't think she actually wanted to. I don't even think she actually wanted to stay there. Good morning. All right. I don't know what to. So she is the magician. What is in store for this Gretchen? Gretchen, whatever her name is. What is her name again? Gretchen Whitmore. I can't even remember. Let's see. I want to see. Hold on. Let's see. She wins. I wonder what the score was. Let's see. Okay, what's in store for her? She took a lot of money. Her constituents, they're like not happy with her. There's energy all over. Public opinion. She wants to walk away. She wants to get far away. She doesn't want to be. She's trapped. She's trapped. I think for some way she made a lot of money being the governor, or money came to her. She's trapped. She doesn't even want to be governor. I don't even know why. She doesn't want to be governor. I keep seeing this. She wanted to walk away. She wanted to walk away. If she could quit, she would quit. Um, she can't take the public opinion on her no more. She's very angry. I don't know what she's and her constituents, especially in the last year, haven't been happy with her. Um, I don't know if this is her husband or what. It's either someone. It's either in the future, within 8 months, someone close to her, a male, may pass away, or her husband. If this is her husband or her father, I don't know who it is. Someone close to her may pass away in like a year, in 8 months or so, or it means that her husband doesn't want her to be. Who is her husband? It's either her husband or her father doesn't want her to be this governor. Let me see her husband. I don't think things are good for her. You would think that okay, so her last name is Gretchen Whitmer, right? Why is her husband's name Mark Malloy? Why is his name different than hers? Maybe because she's a damn emperor. She's got that masculine energy. Um he's a doctor of dental surgery. Okay. I don't think that let me see, I'm gonna take a picture of let me see this picture of their family. Oh, so she found him after she divorced another man. Oh, she has a few kids. Okay. Don't mind me. They're still bringing up her parents were attorneys. I don't think she's trapped. It's like she's trapped. She's constantly on the offense. She feels trapped. Um, but she made a lot of money. Where is her? I wonder what her net worth is. Don't mind me. I'm trying to investigate this. So it's saying that her net worth is $500,000. Why don't I believe that? She's been in politics since she was a kid. They saying 500. Why don't I believe that? How much is her husband? Husband, let me just see. Dr. Whatever his name is, hold on. Mark Mallory or something. Dr. Mark net worth. So they're saying he is, They don't even know. They're like between this and that. I don't know. Something's fishy going on. I'm seeing that she took a lot of money or she's made a lot of money. She doesn't even want to be governor. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm sitting here trying to understand. Well, I knew shenanigans was at afoot. I didn't talk to my family in Michigan to see what they all feel. What they feel about their governor. Usually I put some fillers out. But it doesn't even look like Gretchen wants to be freaking governor. But she took the money or she took physical things. Whether it's money or it might not even be money, it might be positions, it may be physical things she took. I don't think her husband is happy with, her husband wants her to kind of walk away from it. So I don't think her house is very happy. What is going on? I told you there was going to be shenanigans afoot with Carrie Lake. I said it's going to look like Hobbs. I knew it was going to be a shenanigans afoot in Arizona. Shenanigans afoot. I was very surprised that Oz didn't choose the door. I was very surprised. I thought that Oz was going to choose the door. Whatever it is, it's the door or the dark side or whatever. He had a choice. And I guess he didn't choose. I guess, he had his bottom line. And he wasn't going to do it because it was going to, whatever he chose was going to affect his family. Could have been his wife. It was going to affect his family. I don't know if it was it was something physical with the woman or the physical thing was going to be done to his wife or whatever. He was like, no, for his family. So he chose not to. So that was his bottom line. I look at Oz differently now because he didn't, it showed that he had some moral code that he wasn't going to go. So it kind of makes me look at him differently because I despised Dr. Oz. So it makes me look at him differently, surprisingly. Since Whitmore won, her house isn't happy. She's the emperor. I need to see. You know what? I should have looked this. I bet you. I wonder what the husband is. I didn't look what the husband is. She's the emperor, so she has masculine energy. So she wants to be the boss. I didn't realize that was her second marriage. Let's see what's going on with my girl Carrie Lake. What's going on with Carrie Lake? I forgot what Carrie Lake was. Did I ever do Carrie Lake to see what she was? I don't know. I like Carrie Lake, though. Did I ever go and see what Carrie Lake was? I don't think so. I might have done it in the past. I'm trying to see. I like what that Italy new prime minister. I don't know if it's the prime minister, the president. I don't know what she is in Italy, but I like her. Let's see. Carrie Lake. Give and take, give and take. I still see a good outcome, bottom line, to everything. She's speaking her truth. She's using her words as a weapon. I see a pause. A pause. I don't know if there's an illness or a pause in this election for maybe 4 days, 4 hours, 4 days. I feel she's going to be... I feel even if she wins, right? Because I'm seeing that, eventually she may win. Remember, we talked about a choice for her too, but this is showing that even if she wins, she's going to be restrained in some way in her work. Like, she's going to be restrained. And the justice that she wants to seek out and the things that she wants to do, she's going to be restrained. Kind of like how Trump was. Remember when Trump got in office and everything he wanted to do, it was like pushback and he was kind of sabotaged for making some changes and this and that. I feel like she's going to have a lot of pushback and stuff like that. She's making right now. Remember, I said she needs to make a choice. So I see right now she's kind of negotiating with whoever, they're negotiating. It may take up to 4 days. It looks like a pause, maybe up to 4 days. Let me look at who's Katie Hobbs. Let me see what's going on with her. I don't even know what the results were. Did let me see. New York. I don't even know. I didn't think Lee Zeldin won. Oh, I still got this crazy lady as a governor. I didn't think Lee Zeldin was going to win. I wanted him to win. Oh, my God. Let me see the map because I want to see how red. Because the map before showed most of the state was... Most of the state... Albany was blue? Oh, my God. Albany was blue? It was red in 2022. Chuck Schumer is still, oh my God. I didn't even look in New York. Hold on. I'm trying to see. Albany went blue. I'm trying to see the numbers. Why won't it won't stay? I don't want to see Essex County. I don't want to see Saratoga County. Hold on. I want to see Albany. Schenectady, Charles Schumer. I wonder how close it was. It wasn't even close. Oh my God. Let me see. Uh, Albany. It's the almost the whole state. Syracuse was blue. New York City, of course, was blue. If you look at the map, right? The whole state is basically red, but there's little parts of blue. And the little parts of blue is mostly where my people are congregated. Last time I looked at this at the last election, it was just basically New York City and Buffalo that were blue. The whole freaking state is red with little bits of blue in it. She didn't win. She won by 300,000 votes. Oh, let's see. District 2. I'm trying. What district am I in? Hold on. Because I want to see if any New York. I mean, if we won, I'm district. Oh my God, 30,000 votes for. I voted for Elizabeth Joy, and this Tonko, he won by 30,000 votes. I guess I'm district 20. Hold on. I didn't even look to I think I'm district 20. Yeah, I'm district 20. I don't know where district 21 is. I mean, we do have some Republicans that won in New York. I'm seeing in New York 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm seeing 5 in the House races. 5. Oh, got that crazy lady still. Dems won in your district for House? Oh my God. Good morning. Can you ask why Texans literally hate Beto O'Rourke? He lost. Is there truth? Why we hate? Well, I can tell you, I don't even have to look at anything. Beto O'Rourke, first of all, I grew up in a Spanish household, a Mexican household. My godparents are Mexican. I grew up with legal immigrants, right? First of all, him using Beto is number one, probably pissed them off. You know, he's a white guy trying to be something that he's not. Beto. I already seen this last time when he first was in it. I was like, Beto O'Rourke, because before I didn't realize, I thought he was like Mexican or something a while ago. And then I seen Beto, and then I see a tall, white, linky white dude. They, with the O'Rourke, they don't like him. Don't pretend to be something that you're not. There was so much tomfoolery going. Good morning. There's so much tomfoolery going around. I fell asleep at 9:30. I wanted to stay up and watch it, but I watch everything. I fell asleep. I am surprised that Oz didn't choose. He had the opportunity to be senator. I think he actually won. I think he was given a choice. It's showing something, either it was something physical, meaning either he had to have sex or something with this woman, or something was going to be done to his wife. Like one of those options. And he was like, no, I'm not doing it for the family. I drew the cards earlier for him. I thought that I really thought that he didn't have any more, like, because he's in Hollywood, basically. I thought that he didn't have any more bottom lines. I'm kind of proud of Oz. Because you guys know I'm not an Oz fan. I'm kind of proud of him. I thought he was going to completely go through that door and make that choice. And he was going to be senator. Because look at Fetterman. You guys can't really tell me somebody is voting for him. But he didn't make that. He said he walked away. He was like, never mind. I also looked at Tudor and Gretchen, and which I thought Tudor was going to win. But it looks like Gretchen doesn't even want. I think she took either money, bribes, or something physical. She was taking it. She has no choice. She has no choice. She's stuck. Her husband is not happy. Her husband doesn't want her to be. Her husband wants her to walk away from it. She actually doesn't want to be governor. I looked at her cards. She doesn't want to be governor anymore. She really doesn't. She's the emperor, though. She has that masculine energy. I think she just wants to walk away from it, but she took too many things. Too many things. I'm so tired of feeling bad for these people. I'm not feeling bad for them. F Fetterman, F Biden. Biden's family is a piece of crap. Fetterman's family is a piece of crap. This man is only going to go downhill. And what happened to America? It's like they blatantly do these things in our face. When in America, in the past, would we have voted for him? Democrats. When I was a Democrat, I don't look this. Are they crazy? They're so blatant that they don't even care that they're putting up these like cognitive impaired people and say, what are you going to do about it? They're like taunting the American people. Like, we gave you this president. He's not even, cognitive. What are you going to do about it? Now could you imagine? It's like weekend at Bernie's. We got these people and they're just like, so what? We put them up there. They're not even trying to show face anymore. It's so funny. It's like we're watching a TV show. Did you guys watch Tori? I don't know if it's still up, but Tori yesterday put up Enjoy the Show, that kind of documentary that she put out. She put it on her channel, Tori Says, on YouTube. And it was really good. It was long. It was kind of like, talking about, you can see the psyop that they're doing here, and how the CAA, which is kind of part of the CIA, which involves Hollywood, is involved, and all the scoops and all the things that we're doing. It was really good. She did a real good. So I suggest you guys go and watch it on Tori Says. It's called Enjoy the Show. And it was really good. I hope it didn't get canceled or, shut down or whatever, but it was really good. It's like they don't even care. They just they're like, what are you going to do? And it's like the Democrats, like the people. I was a Democrat. It's like, why aren't they saying, hey, wait a minute? They're going behind this. As soon as Fetterman had that stroke, the people should have said, no, you got to put someone else in. Like the Democrats should have said, the people should have said, you got to put someone else in. But they don't even care. It's like there's so much mass mind control going on. This whole thing is just, and you see, I don't even know what's going. I told you there's shenanigans afoot in I don't even know who won in Nevada. I don't like the Republican in Nevada. I don't know who it is, but the first card that showed up was the devil for him. So I don't know him or her. What's going on with Carrie Lake? I did a cards for her, and it shows that she's in negotiations right now. She's negotiating, basically. It's back a little bit further back, like 10 minutes back. I kind of did a reading on Carrie Lake. Did I ever do her birth cards? I don't remember doing them. I don't see them. Remember, before I said we would get the House, but I wasn't sure about the Senate. See, we won the House, but the Senate is still up and up, questionable. The Senate is still questionable. Um, Carrie Lake, I just hope she. And then I said, if she does win, which I hope she is, I do see a victory for her. She's gonna be restrained. They're gonna try to restrain her like they did Trump. She's not gonna be able to get the things that she wants to be done. They're gonna try to restrain her and block her access. So things are crazy. I don't even, our voting system is weird. It's not right. And Pennsylvania is a mess, and it doesn't look like it's going to change anytime soon. So even if is Trump going to run? Remember, because every month I usually say no, 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 not yet, not yet. So let's see. I'm trying to see what decks do I have. Let me use this one. Is Trump going to announce he's running? Because even if Trump runs, we're still going to have to deal with Pennsylvania. He's going to have to start looking at trying to win over some states that are maybe blue. And I'm trying to think of who to take away Pennsylvania, because Pennsylvania is so corrupt. They get selected in Pennsylvania, not elected. And it doesn't look like there's going to be anybody there to kind of fix the voting systems there. So let's see. What was I doing? Oh, is Trump going to announce he's running? I don't know. I feel like he has some choices that he has to make. And there's some behind the scenes, manipulations that are going on. Let me just see. Is he gonna run for president in 2024? I'm still not seeing it. So what is he gonna announce? It's a choice, a partnership he's going to make to adjust. They're trying to ruin him. We've seen that. I don't know. Let's see. He said he's making an announcement on the 14th. This isn't the deck I usually use for him. This isn't the deck I usually use for him. I gotta send this to Alice. Jesus, I haven't been out. I gotta send this to Alice. I'm gonna use this so Alice can see. Let me just see. It's a little one. Hold on. Alice, I'm using your deck. Let's see. He's got to make a choice. He wants to run. He wants to run, but there's some choices he has to make. His hopes and dreams is to win. That's his wish, but he has to make some choices. And then I see him walking away. So I don't understand. Okay, who's going to run in 2024? Let's see. Public wants him to run. But I looked, you guys don't know what I'm doing. I'm looking at DeSantis and Trump, right? The public wants him, his wish is to do it. The public wants him to run, right? He wants to be stubborn and go full steam ahead. I'm also seeing that there may be something in store with DeSantis. For vice president, a partnership. I see DeSantis making deals too. I see that they're going to try very hard to get Trump nuts. There's many people working with Trump. DeSantis wants to run. He's making deals right now. I don't know who he's making deals with. Is he making deals with Trump? I see that Trump wants to do it. I see a lot of things being put in play trying to stop Trump from doing it for 2024. It's all a mess. The energy around it, I feel like I'm playing, it feels like gambling. Like my spirit guides won't like assist in gambling, like games of chance and stuff like that. They won't assist in that. So that's what I feel like these elections are right now. Usually they give these big, concise answers about who's winning, this and that. Instead, I feel like it's a game of chance. They're not giving me like clear, concise answers. They're giving me stories and more stories and like a whole story. They're not giving me clear. So that's telling me shenanigans are afoot. It's telling me it's more like freaking, it feels like Nevada. It feels like I'm in Las Vegas. And they're not giving me the answers that I seek because it's not like regular elections. Does that make sense? It's like it's not regular elections. Like the energy around it is like a game of chance, like the Powerball or something. It's not regular elections, so they're not giving you like clear, concise. They're giving you a story, and out of that story, I'm trying to get an answer. Like, yes, this person is going to win, but it's giving me the story, and it's like, why are you giving me this long story instead of just giving me the answer? And I feel like it's a game of chance. Like I feel like when I try to like look at things of games of chance, like Big Brother or something, when I try to look at the, and my spirit guides are like, I'm not helping you with no damn freaking gambling. That's what I feel like they're doing. It's like the spirit guides are like, this is all some goddamn chance. This is like all some shenanigans going on. This whole thing is shenanigans. I don't think anytime soon Pennsylvania. I think that Pennsylvania, unless their people really, unless the whole state gets up and protest and say, change this election system, they're going to keep doing this in Pennsylvania. Are the Dems willing to give up Arizona? Is this a fight that they want to continue to push or not? Because that's going to do the same thing. Because right now I feel like Pennsylvania is a lost hope unless the people come in mass and say enough's enough. Because they're just playing willy-nilly. And I'm not sure. I don't know the people of Pennsylvania. I don't know. There's someone I have that's a person that I have that's a Pennsylvania person here. I don't see them on yet. Unless Pennsylvania is like enough's enough. I mean, you see Biden did that whole ritual in Pennsylvania. You seen that big red ritual. It made me feel like the red wedding on Game of Thrones. You seen the big ritual that he did on his State of the Union address or whatever. So you already see the shadiness, right? That's going on. I don't think they're ready to Let Arizona, because they had the big wigs go in Arizona. I don't remember Dems really looking at Arizona fighting so hard before. Now, you've seen Obama going to Arizona. Didn't Obama go there? Who else went there? Liz Cheney. So I'm not sure they're willing to give up Arizona like that. And unless the Arizona people, because you see what they did, I guess a lot of their machines weren't working, all that. Unless Arizonans say enough's enough, it's not, they're just going to keep doing it. I don't think people are fed up yet. I think some of us, remember we keep talking about people awake. I don't think enough people are still awake. I think a lot of people are still asleep. I think a lot of people are still asleep. I don't see anything. And we keep looking at someone to save us, and nobody's going to save us. There's no, nobody, God's not going to come save us. We can't save ourselves. And if we're not willing to, save ourselves, ain't nobody else. Trump can't save us. Look what all the stuff that they're doing to Trump in our eyes. It's like a public lynching of Trump, and it's been going on for damn near 9 years. Look what they've done to Kanye. Look what they've done to Kyrie Irving. I happen to see Candace. I'm very proud of how Candace talked the other day. And I felt that Candace also was very telling. Did anybody see Candace Owens? I think it was yesterday. She had red on. And she was talking about Kyrie, and she was talking about Kanye and her friendship with Kanye, and also her love and friendship for Dennis Prager, right? But you see, and she loved Prager University, right? All the opportunities they gave her, she brought it out, right? But you see, she didn't talk about the Daily Wire. Is that who she's with? Or Ben Shapiro? Because, I didn't like how Ben Shapiro talked about Candace. I didn't like it. I felt he was very dismissive of her. I felt that he was very, I am here, you are there. Did anybody see that little she would have had a job? I just didn't like it. And remember I did when we did the Kanye, and I said she was very brokenhearted in regards to what Ben Shapiro had, I don't think we talked about how at that time, I don't think he made a statement, but I said he really hurt her feelings and this and that. And when she was giving her thanks and she was talking about her friends and people, that she talked about Kanye and Dennis Prager. And she talked about moving to, Tennessee, but she didn't really talk about, you didn't hear anybody else but Dennis Prager and his wife. And good morning. Did you guys, you guys need to look at her. I think she posted it yesterday. It was like 20 minutes or so, and she talked about it. And just her talking about the Kanye, the Kyrie, and then when she brought up Dennis Prager and this and that, I seen how hurt she was, and her little statement. And she says, no matter what, these platforms like they've given her, she doesn't understand like why she's been brought like out there. She's just stating her opinion and stuff. And she's like, she understands how certain people are put out there. And she's like, but what I want to be known for is how, I'm loyal to the friendships. I'm loyal to my friends, people that I feel that are friends, are real friends. I'm loyal to them. And she mentioned Kanye, and she mentioned Dennis Prager and his wife and how much she's done for her. And how, she doesn't appreciate basically how, anytime her being as a Black woman, anytime, someone says something Jewish or puts her name in Jewish, they come after her. And she's like, I'm not going through this again. She's like, I'm not going through this again. And I really respected her, and I'm glad that she's standing by Kanye. Um, and it was just very telling how, the people that she gave accolades to and felt that really touched her, um, was Dennis Prager and not the Daily Mail. She didn't talk about the Daily Mail, and she didn't talk about Ben Shapiro. Who else is part of the Daily Mail? I forgot. Good morning, everybody. So yeah, shenanigans. I don't even know what to think. It's like we're just gonna have to take this monthly. I already did, like I told you, this month is the month of the hermit and the moon. So people are gonna have like emotional issues, mental breakdowns. It's gonna be freaking depression. We're gonna feel isolated. So even them stealing or playing with the election feeds into that nonsense. I think this was the horrible month to do. The energy this month is horrible for an elections. Um, I just seen this stuff. I think that unless us people say enough's enough, I don't think we're there yet. I don't think us people are there yet. I think that we're willing to still take it. And we're taking it and we're taking it and we're taking it. And because if we wasn't taking it, every city would be having thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of protesters. Like, it would be enough is enough is enough. And everything is quiet. And all we're doing is complaining to each other on the internet or on the phone or whatever. So they're going to still, good morning. So they're going to continue to do this because we are allowing them to. They're going to still give us this show and play with our emotions, especially this month. This month is all about people are going to be feeling depressed, drinking more, emotionally up and down, psych issues this month, a feeling of isolation. This is the Hermit in the Moon month. Next month, which is December, is going to be magical energy. It's going to be the Magician. So we need to get out this funk and focus next month on manifesting. So for the energy for everybody is going to be manifesting next month. So whatever you focus on the month, the most, and what you put your attention to, will happen. There's going to be a lot of different changes next month. But this month is a very depressing month, and you can't fall into it because that's what the purpose of. The purpose is to keep you down, keep you feeling isolated, depressed, mental illness. People, you're going to see a lot of crazy people, this month. So I don't think, and like I said, they're going to keep playing with these elections. I don't think we've had a true election. I believe it's absolutely true that 2016, the other side hacked the election, but they can't rehack it. Like, they hit the other side without them knowing because, Hillary just knew she had it in the bag. It was all set for her to win. They even had her picture, and I think, by happenstance, someone, hacked and stopped the fix. And we actually got the real election in 2016. I think since then it's still, I think our elections is horrible. Yeah, this is this oppressive energy this month. And I said that they're not going to stop because we're not stopping them. Our gas is through the roof, our food, people can't feed each other. I mean, food, even food for me. Now that I'm on the budget since I'm retired, it's like, robbing Peter to pay Paul, just for food. Food doubled for me. And I'm like, what the hell? So, but we're all taking it. We're all taking it. And they had the audacity here in like New York to put a freaking energy bill on the damn back of the. So I'm assuming. I wonder if that energy bill passed. The Some energy. I didn't even look to see if that passed. Would they approve? This is what it was. Well, asked if they want to approve the Environmental Bond Act of 2022. They want the state to borrow 4.2. See, this is what I said no to. They want the state to borrow 4.2 billion for specific environmental projects. I'm tired of environments. Why is that? Water infrastructure, old school bus. Oh my God. Oh, they had a whole bunch. I only seen. Oh, there was New York City. So up here we only had one. Did they pass? They probably did. I don't even know. Anybody know if these stupid environmental things passed in New York? I see it, but it's not showing me. So my electric, it went up more than 50%. I'm telling you, in the summertime, I used to pay maybe $100, $120. My bill was $300-$400. My bill doubled. And right now I'm not even putting. That's why you see me with hoodies the last couple. I'm freezing, but I refuse to put my heat on because I'm not ready for a $500, $600, $700, $800, $900 freaking bill. It's not like when I was working, I could work an extra shift or work a double and it's crazy. And we're taking it. They've told us that they are getting rid of our cars. They don't want us to have cars. Who the heck wants an electric car? I don't want no electric car. I don't want to sit there and stop every few hours to plug the goddamn thing in. And I heard they're expensive and they're worse for the environment. Yeah, we're being and they started it, and you guys need to watch Tori Says. She had a new documentary or something, and it's called The Big Lie, and she had it on her YouTube channel. I don't know if it's still there because they kind of take her channel down at times, but it's showing how they're purposely they change the wealth gap, and people are poor and people are broke, and we're still taking it. And they're laughing. I mean, they have a freaking demented, cognitive impaired guy that they're pushing in front of us every day. And the Americans are like, okay. And now they got another one. So now we got two. And the Americans are like, okay. It's like they're laughing at us. They're throwing it in our face like we could do whatever we want and y'all have to take it. Y'all have to take it. We can do whatever we want to y'all. And y'all can take it. 20 years ago, no way Joe Biden would be up there right now. No way. 20 years ago, no way freaking Fetterman would be there right now. We do. Yeah, we do. But we've lost our we are from a country. We need to remember our roots. We are from a country where we said, hell no, you're not going to own us, England. No, we're not going to do what you want us to do. We are a rebellious country and we're taking it. And they changed our men into women. They're making our men weak. And they're making the women too damn strong. And that's why we're in the e-balance that we are in. There needs to be balance. There's a purpose of masculine and feminine energy. Our men are becoming freaking weak they're becoming soy boys. And our women are becoming too strong. You can see it within the Democratic Party. You can see it within all around us. You can see the people that are most vocal and most everything is women. And that's why women are strong, but that is not our role. Our role as women is not what we're doing now. And that's why we're in the predicament that we are. Our kids are suffering for it. Our women, we're supposed to raise up these kids. And look at where our kids are. Yeah. That's why, and you know what I don't stress out about anymore? Being my community, Black people. I love my Black people, but I can't wake them up. And I'm not trying to anymore. My goal is whoever hears my voice has to hear it. And I hope that I can help the ones that want to hear it. Other than that, I can't. I'm tired. I'm tired of being beat down by my own community. I'm tired, even of my own family. I'm tired. So my voice is for those who want to hear it. And everybody else, fuck off. I don't give a fuck anymore. My goal is not like, how there's always like, like what Kanye did. Kanye. Fuck him. Kanye. Fuck him. Because they're not going to stand by you. They are too far. They are too far gone. You can't take away 50 years or 60 years of programming in a couple of years. I can't. To me now, I'm looking at the human race as a whole, no longer races, no longer color. My people are anybody who's awake. Black, white, yellow, purple, green, whatever. Everybody else, fuck off. They do. And you realize it's not even worth it. Like, back when you're young, you're like, oh, you want to be, I'm Black and I'm proud. Even though I should show you that damn picture. Y'all will crack up about how New York, I lost all my color. Next time I'll try to remember to bring it in. I was at least 6, 7, 8 shades darker than I was more closer to my kids' complexion. Now I don't got no color. White people are darker than me. But I still got that hair that I'll break a comb with. But when we were young, and especially I guess a lot of us that grew up at this time, we grew up with like KRS-One and Public Enemy and this and that, and Fight the Power, and we used to walk around with them damn Africa things, them leather things. Remember? Oh God. Now, these kids is the mess. And I blame us Black women. The reason why these kids are killing each other. And you don't understand how many arguments I get because I say it and they get mad. It's our fault. They're like, how? We worked hard because this is a vessel. This is a godly vessel. And as a godly vessel, you have to be careful of who you let into your vessel. Because first, they leave energy behind. Second, who you breed with and who you take their seed to plant root. We pick these guys. If we didn't pick these guys, then our kids wouldn't be fatherless in the community. The TV and the streets and the school wouldn't be raising our children. We picked them. Am I Muslim? No, I'm not Muslim. I just got a hoodie on because I'm cold and I'm not putting on the damn heat. So no, I'm Catholic actually. I'm not even Catholic anymore. I don't know what I am. I'm just, I'm kind of Gnostic in that sense. I was raised Catholic. But I think it's us women. And I was talking to, mind you, you just brought up the Muslim. I was talking to my Muslim friend at the store, and because they like a lot of his family just came over here and stuff, and he's been here for a while, and he sees a difference between like his family that are still got their like their morals. They came from the old country, and how things are here, and how the family's broken, and how a lot of uh foreigners, I think that's what's happening in the black community. We're not close like we once was. Like if you look at even like um my kid's father, my ex, they're they're from Jamaica, right? The family is still close, like very, very close. And us Americanized blacks, we've lost that closeness of like, which is funny. In here in New York, I could tell the difference. In Detroit, they still got that. Like my family in Detroit still have that, like that closeness. Where we go one, we go all. But here we kind of lost that. Here in a hoodie too. These, I don't know what's going on. I'm not. These is like a game of, my spirit guides are like, these elections are a game of chance. These aren't even normal elections. You can't even predict them. It's just stories of what's going on, whatever. Because it's not really a fair game of chance. It's not even a fair thing. We've lost our ability to really vote, and people are okay with it because right now, this morning, the street should be full of people upset about whatever it is that happened, but nobody is. Fetterman, you're telling me a Fetterman is not a congressman? He's the senator. Are you freaking crazy? We got a president that is cognitive. He's like weekend at Bernie's. And we're okay with it. Everybody's okay. Our food is through the roof. Everything is like, people are starving. More people are going homeless. China is buying up all of our land and our houses and all this. And we're just like, okay, we've lost our rebellious nature. Our nation has raised a bunch of wimps. Our men are becoming women and our women are becoming men, and it's fucked up everything. Because I remember growing up, I'm a strong black woman. I'm a strong independent. I'm like, man, that's because we had to be. We put ourselves in that position where we had to be. I swear, now that I'm old, I wish that you get a rewind and do everything all over. No. So yeah, I'm tired of. I'm tired of. I'm tired of trying to save my people. Either they on the ship, come on with me, or see you later. Because I'm tired. I'm tired of waiting. You know, I can't, because other people energy and their stuff brings you down. I'm tired of going to family functions and arguing. I'm tired of going to family functions and arguing. I'm tired of avoiding people arguing. I'm tired. So, you know, I'll still do my monthly like readings on like President Trump and all that. I'm not President Trump, Biden. I'll do my monthly stuff like that. But this whole like trying to, it's like it's out of our hands. Good morning. We are. I can't keep. We keep saying keep the faith, but if we're not willing to do it, we can't rely on God, outsider, Trump, or anybody to do this for us. We have to do this. And if people aren't getting up and doing it, then nobody is going to save us. We have to save ourselves. And I see people are waking up, and I feel like the people that are waking up are migrating. And I feel the need. I think that's why I want an RV so bad. I feel the need to migrate to get with my people, to get with my tribe, because I feel like I'm surrounded by zombies. You can't be. Only thing I'm surprised about the Oz and Fetterman thing, and I'll say it again, is because I kind of have respect for Oz a little bit now, because I didn't really care for Oz. He had a choice. I thought he was going to pick the choice. He had a choice. What price was he willing to pay? And he did. He chose his family, so that's why he didn't win, because he made the right choice. And right now, Carrie Lake, I'm worried about her because they're trying to make her make a choice, and she's trying to negotiate right now. And I feel like if she wins, her negotiations or whatever are going to hinder her from doing what she really wants to do. So she has a choice to make, and she's negotiating. But what Oz had to give up, or what Oz had to do, was going to be detrimental to his family. And he said no. So he said no. So in that aspect, I give Oz respect, because I really thought that since he was like from Hollywood and he was kind of liking the rhinos, and I really thought that he would do anything to get anything. And I realized he showed me no, you know. So he was like, no, you can keep it. So I got to give Oz respect for that. I see Carrie Lake is still negotiating. So I feel that Gretchen Whitaker or whatever, she didn't want to win. I feel like she wants to walk away. I feel her husband wants her to walk away, but she's trapped. And I feel like she took too many things, and that's why she's trapped. She took either too much power, too much money, too much physical things. And once you took those things, now you're stuck. So I'm upset with New York. It looks like more cities are blue. Before, when Trump ran, only thing that was blue was Buffalo and New York City. Now Albany's blue now too. Even though we've had a blue freaking governor, a Democrat governor for forever. Oh my God. But now I'm seeing more. How bad is the urban area? I think that urban areas are. I think people are so It's bad here in the urban areas. Our kids are killing each other left and right. Every year, the killings are going up, 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 up. They're doing it blatantly in daylight. You're watching on news, people in groups are just bum rushing stores. And how much worse can we get? You got in Chicago, they got the purge law coming into effect. It's like, how much worse can it get? It's bad already. And people are and they're still letting these people run their cities. They're still voting. Like Albany. Up the street, some lady just bought a house. She's in politics. She's a Democrat. She's running and she's in politics. She's like 4 houses. She just moved. And every day I walk by her goddamn lawn signs, I want to freaking kick them. She's got all these Democrats that have been in office for years, and our city is going worse, and she's got them proudly. And she's got a big, in this house that she just bought that she hasn't owned for a year. In the window, Black Lives Matter. So, and I just, oh my God. It pisses me off every time I walk by her house. Every time I walk by her house, it just pisses me off. And because she just moved on this block. So she doesn't even see the change. She doesn't even know the changes that happened on my block. When before this block used to be quiet and we didn't have any crime and you could have left your car unlocked and nobody would have stolen it. And nowadays they'll go in your backyard. My next door neighbor, who my kids grew up with his kids, because we kind of moved in at the same time. He's a preacher. His car was in his driveway. They came up in his driveway and they were breaking his windows trying to get in his car, and he caught them and they just ran. And I'm like, 10 years ago, this wouldn't have happened. 7 years ago, this wouldn't have happened. And our street, like the crime is coming up to our street. There's a funeral home right here that's on the corner, right? And then 2 blocks up, there's a cemetery, right? What was it, a couple years ago? A group was coming back from the funeral. They were in procession. They were coming back from the cemetery. They were stopped at the light. Someone else who was in the procession pulled out, got in front of the car. They were in the same cemetery. They were in the same, and shot in these cars at these people that they attended the same funeral for. Killed a 16-year-old kid and wounded the driver. And this has happened at the corner, basically, of my house, like the corner of the block of my house. And I'm like, we've never had any experience like that. And I'm like, this is crazy. And for this politician up here to have all these goddamn signs on, I just want to kick it. I'm just happy this year they gave up. They don't even come to my house no more. They used to come to my house and in 2020, they used to come to my house. That was the last time. A whole bunch of Democrats used to come try to get my vote. And I used to tell them I'm a Trump supporter, MAGA, all day. And they just look at me like, what the hell? And they stopped. This year, nobody came. I didn't have one person come knocking on my door trying to talk me into voting for them. Not one person. What do you think about the political situation in the U.S.? I think people need to wake up. I think that the communists have won. I think the communists have took a hostile takeover. I don't even think it's Democrats and Republicans. We have communists that have infiltrated, and they've been here for a while. And while we were lulled to sleep, working our jobs, they infiltrated every aspect of everything. Our arts, our schools, our politician, our business. We are been infiltrated by communists, and we are in a hostile takeover. And there is some of us that are awake, and majority is fine. They're communists too. It's no longer Republican or Democrat, because even Republicans, we have communists in them. We have rhinos. I'm glad we got more MAGA people in there. But look at our January 6th people. They still in prison. They still in prison. Why isn't all of us down at the prison in Washington, D.C. having a sit-in? Like how we went there for Trump, no flags, no nothing. And just sit down. Go in front of that prison and just sit. And just sit. Thousands of us. No marching, no yelling, no arguing, a quiet sit-in. And we all just sit until they let them. Because we all know that was a trap the FBI put in place, the CIA put in place. They are using their assets against us. The communists infiltrated They've always been there. Maybe it was even started by communists. It's no longer. They've committed treason. They need to be. People keep saying we need to dismantle. They need to be completely gone. They need to be done. They're no good. You can't cut out corruption like that. You can't cut it out. And it's funny, they keep talking about democracy. That's all you hear on the news. We're not a democracy. We're a democratic republic. It's a completely different thing. They got our kids thinking about democracy. We're not a democracy. We're a democratic republic, which is completely different. Our kids don't even know what the hell a republic is. I don't know. I don't know. And America is like this pillar of hope for the rest of the world. We were an experiment, and this experiment is going bad. And people are asleep. I'm not seeing enough people waking up. I'm not. That's why I want to get in art. I need to. It's like I need to migrate out of here because these people around me are going to make me crazy. So how's everybody else going? How's everybody else? Yeah, so I don't know about these elections anymore. I hope that Carrie Lake is smart, and which I think she is, and I think she knows how to play the game, and I hope that she got a lot of advice and so forth. I'm looking at Trump. I'm still not seeing what I want to see in regards to him running, or if he does run, the success in 2024. I'm still not seeing it. Right? I'm not, like they said he's supposed to come out on the 14th with an announcement. I'm hoping that he'll announce that he's running, but I feel like there's so many things behind, so many things coming after him. And even if look at they're trying to indict him. We're putting up. We already put up with them raiding this home. We already put up with what they did to Michael Flynn. We put up with what they're doing to Steve Bannon. We just putting up with it. So they just keep doing it. They keep poking us and poking us. What they're trying to do is poke us where we bring up arms and get angry. We got to figure out how to play. I don't know. And it's so crazy because Tori, when that little documentary she did, right? I said, go look at Tori Says. And she talks about how the CAA, which is like artists, like actors and artists, kind of a guild in California, how they're like the CIA. They're like a branch off the CIA, right? And she was talking about how that came to be and what they're doing and how you can see how they're part of, like, basically communists and how they have a different agenda. And she was showing the ins and outs and how it was created and who was working. And do you know how many journalists are signed to CAA? How many actors are signed to, how many musicians are signed to CAA? How much control they actually have? And she even showed the tweet that Courtney Love wrote after she already talked. Remember when Courtney talked about who was that guy? Harvey Weinstein, back in the days in the 80s and 90s. She talked about him. And she said how she was blacklisted, the CAA blacklisted her. And we didn't know what the CAA is. And basically how they were the ones that ran this coup, how they, in Iran, I believe it was Iran, and how they acted like they were actors and directors and stuff, and they were actually and that's how they did the coup on Iran, and how they changed out the government and installed a new government. So yeah, you guys, I think you guys, before they take it down. Yeah. And and you can see they're doing this all over. Look at the truckers, what Canada did to the truckers. And people we're just taking it. Look what we allowed them to do on January 6th. We allowed them to put a coup right there and target us with this. Mind you, there was probably 1 million people that went to support Trump. And there was a few of these, I don't know. We're all looking for someone to save us, and we have to save ourselves. We got to figure out a way out of this. And if it's, I don't know, if we all have to congregate, I guess the best place to congregate is down south. It's warmer down there. But then you got to think about the weather wars, too. They could take us out. What was that big earthquake? Not earthquake. What was it? Hurricane or whatever that happened in Texas a few years back? That was a weather war. So that's the thing we run to. We all migrate south, and they take us out with weather wars. So I don't know. I'm still running these polling places. Clearly, we do it better. Why do we feel like we do? I mean, this day and age, it's 2022. All of a sudden, we're having all these polling place problems. These machines go. It's 2022, really. So if we're having all these problems, why haven't they just said, you know what, we didn't have these problems when we did it the old way. Let's just go back to the old way. Why are they forcing this other stuff down our throat? It's because it's design. It's not problems. It's that they want it to happen. That's the excuse they use. 2022, we've ran how many elections? 200, and so this is bullshit. It's bullshit. But look at us. We're taking it. We're just taking it. Every Arizona right now should be in front of the Office of Elections, sitting. Every Arizona person should take the day off. Take the day off and sit or stand, so where they can't even leave the building. There's so many people that there's no way to move, and just stand there. No violence, no nothing. Just every person that is tired of these elections in Arizona and how they're doing. Every person in Arizona should take the call off, shut the whole state down, and just in front of every local precinct or the main local precinct of the Board of Electors, and just stand there. Everybody in Pennsylvania should take the day off. Make the state completely whole. Pennsylvania is even, mind you, they're losing out on everything. Pennsylvania has coal, gas. They're losing out they already have cities that are full of like drugs and fentanyl, and the fentanyl is killing off young people like crazy. That's another part of the war against us. And every Pennsylvania should just call in and make the state stop. It's halt. Everybody should call it. Say enough's enough. Now, and that's without any guns, without any weapons, without it making any noise. Make the whole state stop. Everybody call it. Everybody. Then they would say, we can't do this anymore. But as long as we're willing to go to work, we're willing to take it, they're going to keep doing it. If everybody made the day that they were either going to if everybody decided to do a sit-in, look at how much we took already. with the lockdowns, with the masks. We took a lot. That was like extreme. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. If right now, if I would have looked at humanity differently today, it's if I would have woke up and seen hundreds of thousands of people in Pennsylvania and Arizona in front of the election board. You don't see it. They just sitting down. The whole state just stops. Everybody calling. You don't have to do a violent protest. Everybody could just call in and make the state just stop. No deliveries. No restaurants open. No nothing. Just stopped. That would make a difference. So, and that's not violent or nothing. If everybody just did a sit-in, I said that's enough. We're tired of these food prices, these gas prices. Enough's enough. We're tired of you selecting our enough's enough. And completely make the state shut down for 2-3 days. That nobody goes to work. No deliveries. So it doesn't before when the COVID thing happened, only certain people like Amazon, certain companies got to work. No, all the Amazon workers call in. Everybody call in. Nurses, doctors, taxis, bus drivers, everybody call in. Could you imagine what changes that would make? A silent protest? We're done. We're tired. We're not opting in. But so that's why we can't save people who don't want to save themselves. I love y'all. You know, I love y'all, and y'all are my people, my tribe. And I feel like maybe sewing today. Maybe I'll sew today. And I'll show you guys what it is. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about the elections and all this stuff. And people are crazy with these masks on. You know, I don't know. All right. Yeah. So my advice, everybody go to Tori Says and watch her enjoy the show video. I think you guys will it's long, but I think you guys will find it interesting, and let me know what you guys think about it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.